This is cause number 2020-34178 in the interest of Genesis Sanchez. All parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn.
Este es el
And
caso 2000.
witnesses. Hold on. Ask Ms. Flores to unmute herself.
Ms. Flores,
Yeah,
por
this,
favor, prenda su micrófono.
Okay.
yes, this is her.
All right.
Pardon.
Raise your right hands to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Señor Maldonado, ¿jura decir la verdad, toda la verdad delante de Dios?
Sí,
Yes.
All right. Ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Beatriz Flores, the mother.
Sir, your name and your relationship to the child.
Señor, ¿cuál es su nombre y la relación de usted al niño, de niña?
a René Sánchez y soy el papá de la niña.
Renee Sanchez, and I am the father of the child.
And for the representing the state.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Angela Jeffries for the Office of the Attorney General.
Para la oficina del Attorney General, la abogada Angela Jeffries.
We've got an original petition and a suit affecting parent-child relationship. We're having a hearing. Do we have any stipulations?
No, Your Honor, we do not have any stipulations in this case.
A este tiempo no tenemos ni un acuerdo en este caso.
So is this a custody matter?
No, Your Honor, it is not, but I believe when we spoke with Ms. Flores about the joint management conservatorship, she did not agree to that. So there's no agreement as to that.
A este tiempo no tenemos un acuerdo de los conservadores y estamos pidiendo una audiencia sobre eso.
But is there an agreement as to who would be the primary conservator to establish
I believe-
maintenance of the child?
I believe that is established that the child does live with the custodial parent, Ms. Flores. The issue is joint management conservatorship versus sole management conservatorship, Your Honor.
Parece que el acuerdo es que la niña sí vive con la señora, pero no estamos de acuerdo sobre los derechos compartidos o derechos solamente.
And, okay, so then the issues of conservatorship,
Everything in the original.
possession and access,
Mhm.
child support, medical
Yeah.
support,
Yes, Your Honor.
retroactive child support.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
And also a
Non-disclosure also. All right, let's proceed.
Vamos a
Thank you, Your Honor.
proceder con los casos de conservadores, visitación, manutención, lo médico y si la dirección debe que ser confidencial.
And,
Vamos a proceder.
and retroactive child support.
Y child support retroactivo.
And also court costs, Your Honor. That is something that we did plead for.
Y también por el caso, los biles de corte.
All right, let's proceed.
The state calls Beatrice Flores. Ms. Flores, you are the mother of Genesis Sanchez. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
Señora Flores, ¿usted es la mamá de Genesis Sánchez? ¿Es correcto? Sí.
All right. And how old is Genesis?
Oh, she's 8.
Okay.
¿Cuántos años tiene Genesis? 8.
All right. And Genesis lives in the household with you. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
¿Y la niña vive con usted en su casa? ¿Es correcto? Sí.
All right. And you guys live in Harris County. Is that correct, Miss Flores?
Yes, ma'am.
¿Y ustedes
And
viven en el condado de Harris? ¿Es correcto, Ms. Flores? Sí.
Okay. And who do you allege is the father of Genesis, ma'am?
Do I what?
Who do you say is the father of the child Genesis?
René Sánchez?
¿Quién dice usted que es el papá de la niña Genesis? René Sánchez.
And is that your agreement, Mr. Sanchez, that you are the father of the child?
Y señor Sánchez, ¿usted está de acuerdo que usted es el papá de la niña?
Sí.
Yes.
All right,
And
go
the,
ahead, Ms. Jeffrey.
thank you. Now, as far as the day-to-day decision making, Ms. Flores, who handles the day-to-day decision making regarding your child?
Who handle it? Me?
Okay.
Oh,
Can you
If
repeat the
pero
question?
this is-
Okay, can you repeat the question?
as far as the day-to-day decision making, Ms. Flores, who handles the day-to-day decision making regarding your child?
¿En quién se hizo cargo de ella? Pues supuestamente yo. That was me.
sobre
Yana,
las
I'm not
decisiones.
if hold on one second. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if Ms. Flores needs to be spoken to in Espanol as well, or if there's a language barrier.
Okay,
Sobre las decisiones de día a día de la niña. ¿Quién hace las decisiones sobre la niña?
yo. Me.
I do.
Okay. And if a decision, if the court were to order you to co-parent with Mr. Sanchez, do you think you could co-parent with him?
Si la corte ordena que los dos deben que compartir las decisiones de padres sobre la niña, ¿usted piensa que puede compartir esos derechos con él?
No.
No.
You, okay. You two are married, though. Is that correct, Ms. Flores?
I'm
Ustedes-
sorry,
Well, we are-
I didn't, you broke up. Ask the question again, Ms. Jeffries.
Ms. Flores, are you married to Mr. Sanchez? Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes. When we were married, I was the only one making the decision. He always let me know, like when I was going to him to ask him something about our daughter, he always tell me.
Objection,
"You
Your
make
Honor.
the
This is a narrative at this point.
All right, Ms. Flores, just answer the question without adding anything else, okay?
Okay.
Por favor, nomás contesta la pregunta sin agregar más cosas a eso.
All right, ask the question
All right.
again, please.
Ms. Sanchez, Ms. Flores, you're married to Mr. Sanchez, yes or no?
Yes.
¿Usted está casada con el señor Sánchez, sí o no? Sí.
All right. And when you two were married, did you make the decisions alone or did Mr. Sanchez help you make those decisions?
Cuando estaba casada, ¿usted hacía las decisiones sobre la niña juntos o usted hacía la decisión?
Yo.
Me.
Okay. And so you think that the
Okay,
court in
I'm
this case
sorry.
should order that parent
Let me say something.
objection?
No, Ms. Flores, no, you can't say anything unless you're saying, hey, I agree to something. I mean, Ms. Jeffries is asking you the questions and you have to answer the questions. This is a trial. Go ahead, Ms. Jeffries.
Ms. Flores, you think it's in the best interest of the child that you make the decisions regarding your daughter. Is that correct, ma'am?
Señora Flores, ¿usted piensa que es en el mejor interés de la niña que usted haga las decisiones de la niña? ¿Es correcto?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. Now, as far as visitation, when's the last time Mr. Sanchez saw his daughter?
Sobre visitación, ¿cuándo fue la última vez que el señor Sánchez recogió a la niña?
Last year, 2020, August.
El año
Okay.
pasado, 2020, agosto.
Okay. And how long was that visit for last year in August?
¿Y por cuánto tiempo duró esa visitación el año pasado en agosto?
Contesta, señora Flores.
Only 2 days.
Nomás 2 días.
Okay. And did that visit go smooth? Yes or no?
¿Y esa visitación estaba tranquila, sí o no?
Yes.
Okay.
Sí.
Sí.
Would you have an issue with with the court allowing Mr. Sanchez to see his child overnight on the weekends, ma'am?
¿Usted tiene problemas si la corte ordena que el señor Sánchez tenga visitación de día a noche, de dormir la noche con el señor Sánchez?
Ms. Flores.
Yes.
Okay.
Sí.
Okay, and so you're saying, yes, you would have an issue with the court ordering overnight visitation, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and why would you have an issue with the court allowing Mr. Sanchez to see his daughter overnight on the weekends?
He drinks a lot. That's a problem.
¿Por qué usted tiene problemas de que él tenga a la niña durante la noche, los fines de semana? Porque él toma mucho.
Okay, and so has when she went to visit him being intoxicated been an issue in the past, ma'am?
Cuando la niña visitaba al niño, la niña visitaba al papá anteriormente, ha estado tomando, por él tomando, ha sido un problema en el pasado.
Before, he wasn't drinking a lot.
Antes él no tomaba mucho.
Happened.
Okay, Your Honor, okay, so what type of visitation do you propose the court should enter in this case, ma'am?
I was asking for supervised visitation.
Okay, and how long would you want?
Wait, Ms. Jeffries. Mr. Barrera has to interpret.
Okay,
¿Qué tipo de visitación usted quiere que ordene la corte o está buscando hoy aquí de la corte? Yo prefiero visitaciones supervisadas.
and how long would you like the supervised visits to last in this case?
I was asking for 2 hours, but I just found out it's going to be 4.
Okay, now when
¿Y
I say
cuánto
direct,
tiempo
Wait a
quiere-
minute, Ms. Jeffries.
I'm sorry.
¿Cuánto tiempo quiere usted que dure las visitaciones? Yo estoy pidiendo que duren 2 horas.
Pero me acaban de decir que van a ser 4.
But they just told me that it's going to be 4. Pero acaban de decir que van
Okay.
a ser 4.
When I ask duration, I mean for how long, how many months, ma'am? Would you like him just to do supervised visits, or are you saying you always want visits to be supervised?
La pregunta es, ¿de qué tanto tiempo usted quiere que las visitaciones sean supervisadas? ¿Cuántos meses? ¿O usted quiere que las visitaciones sean supervisadas todo el tiempo?
Okay, on that one, I will leave it to the judge to decide.
I'm sorry, I can't hear her, Your Honor.
I will leave it to the judge to decide.
Lo
Okay,
dejaría
thank
para que el juez haga la decisión.
Ms. Flores, do you have any private health insurance or dental insurance available for your child?
Only Medicaid. She only has Medicaid.
Señora Flores, ¿usted
Okay,
tiene
thank you.
aseguranza privada para la niña? No, ella nomás tiene Medicaid.
All right, Ms. Flores, do you know if Mr. Maldonado or Mr. Sanchez has any other children under 18?
No.
Señora, ¿usted sabe si el señor Sánchez Maldonado tiene otros niños menor de 18 años? No.
All right. Do you know if Mr. Sanchez currently has a job right now?
Yes, he has a job.
¿Usted sabe si el señor Sánchez tiene un trabajo a ese tiempo? Sí, él tiene trabajo.
All right, and how about, where does he work at, ma'am, to your knowledge?
So, I don't know how to say south.
Y para su reconocimiento, ¿usted sabe dónde trabaja él?
Okay, Southern Tire Mart.
Southern Tire Mart.
Okay, and do you know how much he makes there a month, ma'am, or an hour?
¿Usted sabe qué tanto él gana ahí por mes o por hora?
Okay, hourly 60, overtime 24.
Okay. Now,
Sorry,
¿Puede,
wait,
puede repetir? No oí.
Por hora gana 16, de overtime 24.
He works 16. He makes $16 an hour, $24 overtime. 16 por hora, 24 por tiempo extra.
okay. Now as far as back child support, are you seeking back child support in this case, ma'am?
Sobre lo child support retroactivo. ¿Usted está pidiendo child support retroactivo en este caso, señora?
Y si estoy pidiendo child support en efectivo,
Si está pidiendo child support retroactivo. Child support atrasado.
por un año.
1 year.
okay, we have to establish when, if they were living together, when they separated, if he's contributed anything. You know, we have to get all, we got to get all our ducks in an order first before you ask that question.
Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, and I'm confused because I thought that the first thing I should establish is if she's even seeking retro. So I was just trying to find out if she was or not. And so I think she said she was.
It seems that she says that she is, but I think we need to.
Correct.
Go ahead.
I will flesh that out, Your
All right,
Honor.
all right, specify.
Yes, Your Honor. So, Ms. Flores, when are you seeking retroactive or back child support in this case? What year are you seeking it from?
¿Por qué año usted está pidiendo child support atrasado?
From the day that I gave him the car, hold on, I just got confused. Okay, it was June 16, 2020 until this day.
De la fecha
Okay.
junio 16, 2020, cuando le entregué el carro, a la fecha de hoy.
Okay. Now, from June 16th of 2020, has Mr. Sanchez given you any money directly for the support of your
No.
child?
No,
Desde junio 16, 2020 a esta fecha, ¿el señor Sánchez le ha dado dinero directo para la niña? No.
Okay. And since June 16th of 2020, ma'am, up until today, have you and Mr. Sanchez reconciled or lived in the same household?
living in the same house, no.
Y durante esa fecha de junio 2020 a la fecha de hoy, ¿han vivido ustedes juntos? No.
Okay. And then as far as one thing that we need to go back and talk about, does Mr. Sanchez know your address right now, ma'am?
Yeah, she knows my address.
Otra cosa que tenemos que preguntar sobre la dirección. ¿El señor Sánchez sabe su dirección a este tiempo? Sí, él sabe mi dirección.
Do you believe Mrs. Sanchez having your address will cause you harm or harassment?
Yep.
¿Usted
Okay.
piensa que si el
And
señor
why
Sánchez
do-
tiene su dirección, le puede causar daño o molestación a usted? Sí.
Okay. And why do you believe him having your address will cause you harm or harassment?
Because he did it before when I was living alone on the last place.
¿Y por qué piensa que si le tiene la dirección le puede causar a usted daño o molestación? ¿Por qué lo ha hecho anteriormente en el último lugar?
Okay. And when you say he did it before, what exactly are you saying he did?
He came to the house to look for my daughter when he was drunk. And that time he came from work. I knew he came from work.
¿Y qué ha hecho él en el pasado con a esos incidentes? Una vez él vino a la casa emborrachado y buscando a su hija después de trabajo.
Okay. And so he showed up unannounced to your house. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Él apareció en su casa sin anunciarse, sí.
Okay. And so based on that, are you asking the court to not disclose your address to Mrs. Sanchez in the future if you should move?
Yes, ma'am.
Y basado en eso, usted está pidiendo que la corte no disponga su dirección en la orden si en caso usted se mueve, ¿es correcto? Sí.
And as far as court costs, if court costs are billed in this case, who should the court bill court costs against?
Sobre los biles de corte, si la corte ordena biles de corte, ¿a quién se los deben de otorgar?
A él.
To him.
Okay. I have nothing for this witness, Your Honor. I pass the witness.
Ya no tengo preguntas para este testigo, paso este testigo.
Mr. Maldonado, do you have any questions for Ms. Flores?
Señor Maldonado, ¿usted tiene preguntas para la señora Flores?
Sí.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Vamos.
Ok, cuando ella dice que yo fui a levantar a la niña tomado, que yo no le avisé, que yo no me llegué ahí. Yo siempre le hablaba para decirle que iba por la niña.
Okay,
Y
Mr.
ella me dice,
Mr. Maldonado,
sí,
do you have a question? You'll be able to say something later on. Right now, Ms. Flores is on the witness stand and you have an opportunity to ask her questions only.
Señor Maldonado, usted tiene preguntas. La señora Flores está ahorita de testigo para que usted le haga preguntas a ella si tiene preguntas. Usted va a tener tiempo para decir lo que si usted quiere decir algo ahorita más tarde. Pero ahorita es para preguntas para la señora si usted tiene preguntas para ella.
no, la verdad no.
No questions at this time.
All right. Ms. Jeffries, call your next witness.
The state calls Renee Sanchez Maldonado.
El estado llama a René Sánchez Maldonado para testigo.
Mr. Maldonado, you are the father of Genesis Sanchez. Is that correct, sir?
Señor Maldonado, ¿usted es el papá de Genesis Sánchez? ¿Es correcto?
Sí,
Yes.
Right. And you're married to Miss Beatrice Flores. Is that correct, sir?
Y usted sigue casada con la señora Flores, ¿es correcto?
sí.
Yes.
Right. And how would you describe your relationship with Miss Flores, good or bad?
¿Cómo usted describiría su relación con la señora Flores? ¿Bueno o malo?
Malo.
Okay.
Bad.
Do you think based on the fact that it is bad that you could co-parent with Miss Flores?
¿Usted piensa que sobre la relación de ustedes dos que está malo, ustedes pueden compartir las decisiones de día a día de su hija?
Sí,
Yes.
In the past, before you guys split up, were you co-parenting and raising Genesis?
En el pasado, antes de que se separaron, usted estaba ayudando a traer a la niña para arriba sobre haciendo las decisiones con la mamá, compartiendo decisiones.
no.
No.
Okay. And so because if you weren't co-parenting with her before, why do you think the court should order that you two be co-parents now?
Si anteriormente usted no estaba ayudando haciendo decisiones, ¿por qué quiere que sea ahorita que sean las decisiones compartidas en este tiempo?
Porque ella no dejaba, de todo se enojaba y no me dejaba hablar, no me dejaba tomar las decisiones sobre mi hija.
It's because during the decision she would make them, she would get mad and she would not let me make decisions.
Okay, Mr. Maldonado, do you understand or do you have a problem with the child living with the mother?
Señor Maldonado, ¿usted tiene problema que la niña viva con la mamá?
Así,
Oh, are you asking for custody of the child to live with you?
Señor, ¿usted está pidiendo que usted tenga la custodia, que la niña viva con usted?
preferencia, sí.
I would prefer, yes.
So you don't want the child to live with the mother?
¿Usted no quiere que la niña viva con la mamá?
No.
All
No.
right. This matter's being transferred to the 246 District Court.
Este caso se va a ser transferido a la Corte de Distrito.
And DRO mediation is ordered.
Y vamos a ordenar mediación entre los dos por el condado de Harris, la oficina del Domestic Relations Office.
All right, you're excused, Ms. Jeffers.